from yesterday, we had a few upsets. We had Mind's Eye beating the second seed Team Tomfoolery, and we had the Goobers beating Krusty Crew, which Krusty Crew actually has the number one player from our first season in it, SpongeBob, who absolutely destroyed the competition in terms of statistics. Elixir was the number one point person, but SpongeBob was the number one finisher, average finisher, the most consistent with a 7.7 average position through 15 rounds. And they got put down to the losers bracket. They will go against Team Tomfoolery today, actually, because we're going to be doing the losers round 1. So there's that. So first round we're going to do today is the 8th seed Team Titanic versus the 4th seed Joe Biden. All right. Race number 1 of the losers bracket here. Remember, if they lose this time, they are out. So any teams that lose in the losers bracket, they're done. Absolutely gone onto the chopping block. Not even the block. They're just chopped at that point. Yeah, that's how that works. So these two teams are on the line. They're fighting for survival here. Joe Biden versus Team Titanic. Team Titanic did have a great start off to this tournament, and now they've kind of been like a middle team throughout the rest of the season. But let's see what they can do here. All three choosing the right side or the left side, I guess is how that would be. And Rush going his own way, but doesn't seem to have gone the right way. Didn't really help him out at all. Sleepy Joe kind of slows down a little bit. Minus 250k. Looks like he's in the lead right now. Sleepy Joe gets stopped by the bamboo, letting 250k get a bigger lead here. And Rush also looks like to have taken 3rd place now. Okay, getting stopped by these bamboo things as well. Little loop here. He needs to find a solid line here. Doesn't really do so. He's going backwards right now. Rush almost gets knocked off the course. Rush going forward. Rush taking the lead here for their team. Minus 50k and Rush in the lead right now. This is looking like an ace potential. But they both go backwards. Oh, all 4 of them are going backwards. But Sleepy Joe takes the strategic move and bouncing off of Rush to not go backwards as much. DJ Stressing takes a nice little maneuver there, bouncing off of Rush. Which now puts him in 2nd place. And Rush is now in the last place. So it's looking like a tie now. But let's see if you can find a solid line here. Looks like Sleepy Joe does. Oh, never mind. He's going backwards now. He's going even more backwards. This is not ideal. Rush getting through. And it looks like he's going to take 1st place unless he gets knocked out, but doesn't. So Rush will take 1st place. 250k needs to get through, but DJ Stressing gets knocked out of the map. And he's dead. Uh-oh. Sleepy Joe's going to make it in now. Oh, wait, 250k. 250k needs to finish here. This is going to be 2 points for Team Titanic if 250k makes it, and he will. Team Titanic takes a 2-1 lead versus Joe Biden. All right, race number 2. 250k has the lead here. Sleepy Joe and Rush neck and neck right now. DJ Stressing trying to catch up, bounce off the tires a little bit, but you will gain a little bit here. And all 3 are now kind of neck and neck. DJ kind of lacking behind a little bit. Want to avoid as many tires as possible here. And 250k does so. But now give Rush and 250k a nice lead here. And good potential for an ace. It looks like it's going to continue on to the next leg of this race. Oh, 250k is actually being stalled a little bit. Rush trying to find his way. Does eventually. 250k coming through hot. Kind of want to go on the outside here if you can, but it doesn't seem like 250k is able to do so. Last little obstacle here for Rush. And he just skips right past it. That's going to give him the... Oh, actually. There's a lot of tires here. This could stop him. Got to be strategic about where you go here. And he gets stopped. Uh-oh. Remind 250k coming through. And that's going to be an ace for Team Titanic. Sleepy Joe, still very sleepy. Not performing like he usually did during the season. Underperforming here in the tournament. Does he mean ace for Team Titanic? Putting him at 5 points here. They just need 2 more to advance on to the next round of the losers bracket. This could be the final race here. Very interesting map here. Very spinny. Rush seems to have taken the right one here, but we don't know until after this. Holy, look at this map. Very hard to tell. I think Rush is in the lead right now. He seems to be lower down than the rest, and he falls down first. Oh, Sleepy Joe actually takes the lead here. But 250K is probably going to try and get a lead here. Did have a bit more speed, but won't do so. Rush kind of blocked him off a little bit, and they get stuck behind some pegs. That is not ideal. Sleepy Joe will expand his lead here. Rush can try and close that gap. Oh, we get stuck behind a peg as well. DJ gets stuck a little bit, but 250K will surpass him. Solid line for both 250K and Rush. They've only need 2 more points to win, while Joe Biden needs 6 more points. So they're very safe right now, but you can never be too sure about yourselves. 250K going down the little fair slide here. Rush is dead. How the heck? And so is Sleepy Joe. What the heck happened there? Sleepy Joe has died almost like majority of the rounds so far. There's now a 1v1 situation. As long as both of them make it, it will be a tie. But if only one makes it, there'll be 2 points to the team that makes it. 250K with a solid lead here. But it is better just to stay safe right now. Especially if you're DJ stressing. Don't want to do too much. As long as you finish, it'll be fine. But DJ's really getting held up here. So it's 250K. A whole bunch of coal blocks are stopping him from moving on. 250K continuing his absolute onslaught here. Absolute peak performance, absolute peak athleticism being shown here by minus 250K. But he does have one tricky obstacle here, which actually isn't even that bad. With his lead, these shouldn't affect him too much. They're not going to launch him out or kill him, and he will win this. But as long as DJ Stressing finishes, there will be no problems here. It'll just be a tie, putting Team Titanic even 1 point close, and they'll only need 1 point to win. And that is what's happening here. 1 point for both teams. Now, Team Titanic just needs to not get aced, and they will win. Even if they lose the next round, they still gain 1 point if they lose. But if they get aced, that gives Joe Biden some hope. What in the backstretch battles is this? DJ Stressing barely in the lead right now, followed by 250K. Rush also there, and Sleepy Joe. Right now, it's looking like it's going to be a tie. And if that is the case, then Team Titanic will take the win here. Very insane gameplay here of marbles going one direction the entire time. Rush trying to get a slipstream here, but can't do so. 250K actually takes the lead here, it looks like. What in the world just happened at the end? I don't even know. Okay, well, it ended in a tie. Therefore, Team Titanic winning this one. I don't know what the heck that one was, but we'll go with it. Sleepy Joe and crew are now out of this competition. Sleepy Joe was the one out of all 4 of the contestants that were the best in terms of performance from the season, and absolutely kind of butchered it here. Did not do well in the tournament. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there, but you got to be able to perform well in the tournament. It's all or nothing. Next, the 2nd seed and the 3rd seed. Absolute insane matchup here in the first round of the losers bracket. 2nd seed and 3rd seed going head to head. Now, if you recall correctly, we've got SpongeBob, the best position player here, but also his teammate, one of the worst position players and performers from the season, tied with the last place in terms of average position with a 15.6 average position, going up against a consistent team between Diamond and Chills, who placed in the 2nd seed. So we'll see how will consistency win, or will the player with the best performance and consistency win and end up going on to the next round of the losers bracket. We will see now. Doesn't look like a map that will require luck at the end, but we will see. Diamond takes the early lead here, followed by Loudward. Loudward will probably end up throwing due to his past, but we will see how this works. SpongeBob with an insane line here, doing what he does best, but actually might not have been the best route. Because he's actually in last. Oh, Chill's actually in last. Performing like he did during the first round of this tournament. Diamond going backwards. SpongeBob taking over here. He's going to get a good line here. Chill's just not going to make it through. He's going to get knocked backwards as well. Chills is really holding back Team Tomfoolery here. Diamond is praying to God that Chills finally comes back and wakes up from whatever coma he is in right now. Loudward in the lead right now for Krusty Crew. Takes the middle line, which didn't really do well for SpongeBob, but did fantastic for Loudward. Insane line there for Loudward. Diamond getting stuck, though. This is not an ideal situation. SpongeBob trying to make it through, but will get stopped and gets sent backwards. Diamond gets through the little spinny thing. Chill's coming in, might take over SpongeBob here. SpongeBob goes in the outside finally and is through. Chills will also do the same thing with a little bit more speed. There are some little bumps here. That's fine for Loudward. He just breezes right through it. And Loudward will take first place here for the Krusty Crew. Diamond needs to get second here to make sure his team doesn't get aced here, but this is a little dangerous here. But gets through the little pegs. SpongeBob coming in, gets stopped a little bit. This is time for Chills to come up and maybe tie the game up here. But he will also get stopped by the peg, and it looks like a win for the Krusty Crew in the first round. 2-1 Krusty Crew after race number 1. Race number 2 coming in. Here we go. Chills off to a hot start here, but actually helps out Loudward, helping out the wrong teammate there. I think he thought that was Diamond. I know all the uniforms look similar, but that was not his teammate he was helping out there. But somehow Diamond makes up for it. And Diamond and Chills are both leading the pack. Loudward takes insane line. So does Diamond. Chills getting held up. Loudward trying to find his way through, but for some reason he just cannot find his way through. He is struggling here. Finally gets through. Diamond gets through. Diamond going backwards though. Chills makes a good play there. Got a good read on the next obstacle, and it paid out for him. Loudward goes through. Chills is through. SpongeBob trying to get through. And does get through, followed by Diamond. It is a very close match right now, surprisingly. Oh, this one looks dangerous. So far, everyone's made it through. SpongeBob and Diamond neck and neck. Loudward trying to get ahead of Chills here. But Chills seems to be too much through that obstacle. Now we're going through a little trident thing. Getting launched into hell. Literally. Chills makes it through, but will he go the right route? The center route is the ideal one, and Chills is not going to make it to the ideal route. Straight to the center there. SpongeBob will not do it either. None of the teams will make it through the ideal route there. Chills on his own, but still in the lead. All the other three went down the right side. Chills walking on burning coals right now, but goes off course and gets back on the course. Loudward takes the lead. Oh, but look at this. This is not going to be ideal. This is a very long spin that they're going to have to go through. Chills just gets to go through this. Hopefully he'll be able to find the hole. And does. He drops all the way to the bottom. Chills, what a play. So what Chills has to go through. Chills might actually win this for Team Tomfoolery, but he needs Diamond to get second or third so they can get some points back and not be losing anymore. But Diamond is in last. So this is looking like a tie unless Diamond makes an insane move. Chills is going backwards. Made a misread, but he can make up for that because of his earlier plays early on in this race. Chills still can't find his way here. Loudward comes out of nowhere. Uh-oh. Loudward takes over Chills. And SpongeBob might do it as well, but no, Diamond comes in with Loudward. Chills absolutely choked the bag here. SpongeBob right next to Diamond. This could be an ace, but it's looking like a win. It's looking like another win for the Krusty Crew. Chills had an insane lead, but he just couldn't make up for it. Last place once again. Team Tomfoolery, what is happening? I'll give you a few seconds to kind of figure things out. Replan, reshape, regroup, figure out a new strategy. Loudward down first, got the ideal line, but actually Diamond doesn't get caught up on the little last bit there. Chills going through SpongeBob. Trying to make up for it. And there's meteors being thrown at us. What in the world is happening? Flaming cannonballs are coming down from the sky. Loudward and Chills get a little bit deterred from it. SpongeBob does not get phased by him at all. Diamond with a nice lead here. He gets boosted by one of the meteors. Chills in second. Might get an ace here. If they do get an ace, that would put them in the lead. Aces are huge for any team. Loudward and SpongeBob are not taking a ideal line here at all. They keep on bouncing off the sides there, which is slowing them down tremendously. Diamond and Chills staying to the middle, but Diamond might have just fallen for the same fate as the Krusty Crew. He ends up leveling himself out, which is good. Not a problem. Loudward and SpongeBob are getting really held back by just constantly bouncing off the sides here. This is looking very promising for Team Tomfoolery. SpongeBob finally gets leveled out, but way too late for this to even help them out at all. And it's going to be an ace for Team Tomfoolery. They now take the lead. Krusty Crew begging to win this round or get an ace. If they ace this round, they move on. And it looks like there's gonna be more asteroids, more cannonballs going to be deterring these opponents here, these racers. Chills in the lead. We saw this the last time. Hopefully he can maintain it this time. Done with a nice bounce off there. SpongeBob and Loudward also identical there. Chills going Shaun White mode. But remember, we don't get points for he falls off the map. Both of them are dead. Loudward stays on. This could be huge for the Krusty Crew. Loudward can now play it safe without having to risk anything. Doesn't need to make up time or anything. Just needs to finish. He has all the time in the world to do so. Hopefully he realizes this. I think he does realize because he's now being very, very slow here through this part. Very intense gameplay through this slow portion here. Hopefully he doesn't get too much speed and fall off, which I don't think is even possible, but Chills would make it happen somehow if he were still alive. Bro. I mean, it's true. So far, it's been true. Wildward needs to just stay still here. And that's 2 points for the Krusty Crew, making him 1 point away from winning this round. 5-6. Back-to-back lead changes here. This is getting very concerning for Team Tomfoolery. They need to win this next round. They have to win it. Or ace. If it's a tie, it's game over. Chill's in the lead once again. Followed by Diamond. It's early in the race though, so we can't assume too much right now because a lot of lead changes happen throughout the race. Chill's in the snow, trying to navigate his way through the snow, and makes it through. SpongeBob trying to as well. All 4 of them navigated through the snow very well. But it looks like SpongeBob going to get held up by the rocks. Chill's died again. I don't even know how this is even possible. Diamond's going to have to win this somehow. He's going to have to win this. Even then, it's actually just game over. It's actually just game over. But Diamond, if he wins this, they won't lose by that much. It'll just be 7-6. It's just a bad omen whenever Chills gets in first place because he always ends up either throwing or he just dies. He just gets last place. No matter what he does at the start, he just gets last place. Tommy is stuck behind a rock, though. SpongeBob coming down. SpongeBob just going to move right past all of this. Taking the lead here. SpongeBob trying to find the ideal line and does. Diamond seems to be on the wrong side of this because it's going against him, but SpongeBob dies! Uh-oh! Diamond! Diamond trying to find a route here, but can't find it. Loudward also trying to do the same thing, but looks like they are stuck here. The only way they can possibly win out of this is if Loudward dies. But it's not looking good for them. Diamond trying to find a lead here, go over Loudward, and he does! Diamond pulling it through here. And it was a tie to end this off. It is 7-6 now. Unfortunately, Team Tomfoolery has been eliminated. But wait. I'm hearing from production. It is actually win by 2. We're moving on to the next round, baby. It is actually a win by 2 situation. Chills in first again. Oh no. Oh, no. And we're on the gay road again. Who's production? I can't specify that. That is classified information. Oh no. No. Oh no. Will Chills end up in first or will he end up dead? Will he end up in last? Who knows? Chills going through. He's going to the cannon. Will he get the ideal line here? No! Gets stomped by the sticks of wombliness. Oh, he will go straight though. This is very ideal. He won't go Shaun White mode. Oh, he will go Shaun White mode. And he'll actually go backwards now. Giving Loudward a chance here. Actually, Loudward's going backwards. SpongeBob though, so allow SpongeBob a chance. Diamond might be able to help out his team here though. Chills goes through. Playing the drums here. And will actually place first finally. Diamond going backwards. SpongeBob going backwards. Oh, could this be an ace for Team Tomfoolery? Uh-oh! Team Tomfoolery might get an ace here. Never mind! Diamond's gone! And SpongeBob is through. And it's going to be a tie. Team Tomfoolery just cannot catch a break here. 8-7. Chills finally does good, but then Diamond dies. Oh, we're doing a rerun. Chills has the best time on this map. No wonder why he got first last time. He's been practicing this map for many hours. He knows the routes. Makes up some time here, it seems. Chills going through smoothly. Diamond goes through. Loudward and SpongeBob sticking together. I don't know if this is going to be the ideal play here. Chills still in last by a little bit. But where will this one take him? Diamond is through. SpongeBob is through. Loudward is through. Diamond is a solid lead here. SpongeBob and Loudward are trying to see what they can do in order to gain some time. And this is exactly what they needed. Diamond to go backwards. Both of them are going to make it through, but they might actually end up going backwards. Loudward goes backwards while Chills and Diamond are going to make us some time here. SpongeBob going to go Shaun White mode. Chills. Oh, doesn't get the right route. Loudward does, though. Oh, no, he's going to die. He's done for. Chills in a very dangerous spot here. Diamond and Chills. Will they win? They're going to take an ace. And that's going to be game. They're going to move on. They're going to move on. 10-8. Neck and neck until the end with an ace coming from the second seed. Proving why they are, in fact, the second seed here in this tournament. Then again, they are also in the loser's bracket. So maybe they're not proving it that well. We go on to the prospects of the Alchemists. The top seeded team in the tournament and absolutely dominated throughout the season. When it was in Team Thunder, who started off weak, but got hot at the end and is still in this tournament. So we'll see if Team Thunder is still running on off of fire, off of that burning passion that they have to win this season. All right, now we move on to the first match of the second round here. Elixir has the most wins during the season out of all the racers. And also had a really high average placement with an 8.7. Sam goes through first here. Actually, no, Elixir does. Elixir and Sam leading the pack right now. Who is surprised by this? Zapper taking a different route here than the rest of the three. Will that pay off or will it do absolutely nothing? It seems like it paid off a tiny bit. Made up some time there. Sam kind of falling behind. Doesn't have as much speed as her teammate Elixir. She's still maintaining the lead here. Going through the little bumps there with no problem at all. He'll now go into this little funnel here with holes in it. Will he find a good one? And he does. Immediately falls right through. Sam kind of struggling a little bit. Zapper takes the lead over Sam here. Electrify struggling a little bit. Gets through. Elixir gonna go through first. Has a big lead here. Sam kind of sticking to the outside. A bit of a strange one. Zapper and Electrify trying to go through immediately. Sam's trying to stick to the outside. I don't know exactly what she's plotting here. She still has a nice lead here as we approach the end of this track. Elixir with a solid lead here. No worries at all. Will take first place. What more should we expect from Elixir? Electrify goes through in second. Oh, it comes down to this. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a tie, but Sam might take over. No! It is going to be a tie in the first round here. Sam gets knocked around a little bit. Zapper getting knocked out, but comes right back through and actually takes the lead here. That actually might have helped him. Was that a strategic play? I don't know, but I also don't think that was. I think that was just pure luck. Sam gets in between Zapper and Electrify, taking over this round. Sam finds the hole there, though, but will get sent backwards a tiny bit, deterring her plan here. Actually, is going to get sent back way farther than anticipated. Elixir needs to get through here, but is also going to get sent backwards. This is going to be huge for Team Thunder. They're trying to make some time here because they've lost a lot of time. They've just got to pray that Zapper and Electrify get stuck on these other spinnies. So far, Electrify does get stuck, but Zapper's going to find the perfect line. Comes in at the perfect time here. But this one's a little bit faster. Might not be so nice one, but it is! He moves on. He's getting boosted forward by all of these. He's taking the perfect route here. And Zapper absolutely destroying the competition, finding the perfect line, perfect timing. And will take first place for Team Thunder. Electrify still stuck a little bit. Elixir's made up some time here. Elixir going straight through. Elixir getting tossed backwards now, and so is Electrify. This is not good. Electrify might be sent even further back. He does. Sam takes over. Sam, huge time here. Uh-oh. Might have spoke too soon. Might have spoke too soon. Sam, where are you going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this might be a win. This is going to be a win for Team Thunder. No, it's not. It's going to be an ace. Oh, my God. Absolute mayhem here. Absolute mayhem here in the second race. Elixir was right there and gets absolutely denied by the course. And Team Thunder takes a huge lead now with that ace. Alchemist. This is not looking good for them. They need to do an ace here or something. We've got the map called Small Intestine. That's totally not called Laboratory. Electrify first to go through. Zapper and Electrify through first. This is very scary territory for the Alchemists. Sam's needs to get to a good line here, but doesn't. Get stuck in this tube here for a little bit. Drops down. Needs to make her some time here. Will she find the right path? Yes, she will. Makes up a lot of time here. Elixir as well. Both of these players have made up quite a bit of time here. This is what they needed. Now, this is where it's going to be huge. They need Electrify and Zapper to get stuck in this thing. But Zapper's going to go through. Electrify still stuck in there. Elixir makes it through. Will Sam make it through, though? Sam's still stuck. Sam gets through as well. Electrify's through. Elixir makes it through first. That would be huge. They really do not want to tie here. They really want an ace or win. But Zapper is just going to get thrown way into first here. But Elixir, not too far behind. Sam's going to have the same thing happen, but actually going to get sent backwards. They really do not want to lose this round. Sam, huge boost here. Zapper will get slowed down. Actually found a good route here, but gets slowed down.
Hi, chat.
Hello, Ken. Sam coming in hot. Will Sam find it? Uh-oh, this could be an ace. No, maybe not. I might have jinxed it. Zapper going backwards. Sam going backwards as well, but might have a huge line here. But no, Electrify is going to make it through. They need to win this. They do not want to tie here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And it's going to end up in a tie. Sam just cannot find her way. It's getting stuck right here. It's now 2-5. This is very, very dangerous territory. They cannot afford to lose or take another tie here. Heck, they can't even afford to win. They have to get an ace at this point in the race. Endurance test. Minus 250k has the record on this map for this season. Sam in last right now. Ooh, doesn't get a good line there. Actually lose some more time. But Zapper's been absolutely destroying in this tournament. He was an all-right player throughout the season. At the beginning was very slow, but is now actually doing really well in this tournament here. He was built for times of distress and pressure. Sam gets a perfect line here. Will actually take over Electrify's spot. Elixir with a good line here, Sam. Oh my goodness. It's going to be perfect. This could be what they needed. Let's see what lies ahead of them. Just some hills and these two spinny boys. They will need to find their way. They need to look ahead and see where they're located to be able to find the perfect path here. Will Elixir do so? Elixir's been doing pretty good with these so far. But right here is the time where he needs to come through for his team.
SCP
and he does do so.
This you?
Sam goes straight through, but Zapper and Electrify have a lot of speed coming through here. Zapper, a lot of speed. This could be troublesome for Sam. Sam does not get a good line here. Nor does Zapper, but Zapper has a little bit more speed than Sam does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be troublesome. Sam goes through. Zapper's right there, though. Zapper! Oh my goodness! Cancels the ace within milliseconds. Cancels the ace from the Alchemist. This is scary. This is scary. Alchemists have to ace this next round in order to stay alive. All right, here we go. Electrify through first. Here comes Sam and Elixir. Zapper in the last place. Elixir and Sam need to win this round in order to stay alive. Because remember, it's a win by 2. And if they won this round, it'd be 6-7. But Electrify with a big lead here. Electrify gets stopped a little bit there. Elixir's going backwards. Oh no, this is not good. This is looking bad for the Alchemist, the first seed in this tournament. Sam falling straight behind, hoping Electrify makes a mistake. But so far, he has not. And he actually has now. Sam is going to push Electrify forward. This is suicide. What is happening? Zapper's now made up time on both of these racers here. Sam gets through first. Elixir trying to make his way through. Electrify right there. Elixir is stuck. Not good at all. Sam is going to go backwards. So is Electrify, but Electrify is actually going to get saved by the wall. And Zapper's going to go straight through. This is not looking good at all. Sam is still stuck. Elixir needs to make up some time here. And Elixir's also going to go backwards a little bit. Gets a little bit of a better roll than Sam did. Electrify very much stuck behind some of these. Sam needs to find an ideal line, but doesn't. Going very slow. Trying to work her way to the outside, but doesn't make it. Elixir does, though. Elixir with huge speed. They need to make sure Zapper or Electrify do not get first here. They need to deny first place from both of them. And Elixir making up time. But Elixir will actually go a bit backwards. Electrify going backwards now. Will Zapper get caught up here? No, he will not. He's just going to keep on rolling through. Are there any more obstacles coming up for Zapper? It does not look like so. Besides some spikes here. But he has such a huge lead that's probably not even going to affect him at all. Oh, he's going to go backwards. This gives Elixir some time. He is going backwards right now. Elixir will not go backwards. Makes up some time here. Will Elixir having more speed, though. Will he get enough speed? He needs to get through these spikes, and he's doing so far. Elixir might save his team here. And he will so far. He takes first. Sam needs to finish before Electrify to keep her team safe from being bumped down to the loser's bracket, and will also do so. Elixir coming through in the end for the team, pushing himself to the limits to take the win. Even though his teammate wants to burn him at the stake. It's now 6-7. Alchemists have come back from being aced in the second race of this match. This is why they are the first seed. They keep on fighting. Will they win this one, though? If they tie, they are safe. They need a tie or they need to win in order to remain safe. If they lose here, they are done. Win, tie, or ace. Those are the only three options they have. And they're on to the Sean White slopes. Sam in the lead. Elixir in the back. He was in the back last time, but came through for his team. Will go the opposite route to avoid collisions. Very smart play here. And from that decision, he will not be in last no longer. He's going to do some tricks here. Remember, there are no skill points. Nothing like that is applied here. Elixir goes through Sam. Very dangerous play here. All three have made it. Sam in the back right now. Will go through finally. But catches up because of a rock. And Sam takes first. Will not stick to the outside line. Not too sure why. Zapper and Electrify sticking together. Elixir. Very, very troublesome through here. Cannot find his way through. Sam in first. Zapper almost runs into Sam, which would have been perfect for him, but does not do so. Does not take the opportunity to do so. There's another chance for Zapper to do so. If he chooses. Elixir onto the second tier here. Sam gets through. Zapper will not be able to hit Sam here. Sam got out of the way pretty fast. Sam avoiding the spikes here. Zapper does not avoid all the spikes and will lose some speed, and Electrify will catch up to his teammate here. Elixir has some time to catch up if he does not hit any of the spikes, but he does seem to hit a spike. But he navigates through this perfectly, making up some lost time that he had earlier on in the race, that he had lost earlier on. Here goes Sam. Electrify in a close, somewhat close second. But this little tube right here can be troublesome. Marbles do get stuck in these tubes quite often. Zapper coming out. Where did Zapper come from? Zapper was not this close behind, I don't remember. But Elixir has a straight on shot. This could be perfect for Elixir here. He's going to skip all of it. Go on the outside line as well. Not the perfect outside line, but is better than Zapper's line. We'll take third, and this is looking like a win for the Alchemists. Gets a huge boost from outside of that tube, though. Very ideal. Electrify is going backwards, and Elixir will not go backwards. This could be an ace and a win for the Alchemist. This could be an ace, and it is an insane comeback from the Alchemists, and will knock Team Thunder down to the losers bracket. And now for the final match of day 2, Mind's Eye versus Goobers, the 7th seed and the 6th seed, both of the teams that upset the 2nd seed and the 3rd seed and sent them to the losers bracket. Now, if we remember correctly, Arson was actually a huge star during the beginning of the season and in the middle of the season. Arson was absolutely carrying Jordy in Mind's Eye. but towards the end, kind of didn't perform as well in the end of the season, probably through tiredness, exhaustion, and so on. But they've had a little break since then, so hopefully Arson is recuperated and will now perform a little bit better for their team. I spoke too soon. Arson is dead. Goofy takes the lead here. Jordy finds a perfect line through the pegs. Goofy avoids the UFO. But will he make it through the corn maze? Finds his way to the outside, which is perfect. You need to go to the outside here. But Jordy doesn't do that, but is finding a perfect route through the center somehow. Kind of making your way to the outside. Never mind. Changing up game plans, but Goofy's just going to keep on going forward here. Further and further into first place. Does have a bit of a problem here with these. These are very dangerous. We have seen so many marbles die from these and get disqualified. We've already seen Arson get DQ'd already. But once again, this is kind of a troublesome one because this finish, you have to hope that it comes right towards you. And right now it's not looking like it's going to help Goofy, but it might come over at the perfect time. Will it do so? Goofy's coming in. Goofy's coming in hot. And he's not going to get lucky enough. Oh, they picked the wrong side here. Jordy's probably not even going to make it either. Astro's the... Oh! Jordy's going to make it! Oh my goodness, perfect for Jordy! What about Astro, though? Will Astro make it, or will he die? If so, if he dies, that's 2 points for Mind's Eye. And he won't do it! He's going to get denied by the rim. Mind's Eye takes 2 points here. They had it all lined up for them, and they absolutely did not take it. 2-0 lead for Mind's Eye. Next race, enemy at the gates. Astro and Jordy very close right now. Goofy gets through. Arson gets through. Probably don't want to get thrown up in the air by this thing. Which Arson does. Jordy gets knocked out of the competition. Arson's going to have to take first place here. Or get close to it to keep their lead. Goofy gets launched in the air, but actually helps him out here. But he's going to die. He takes the lead and then he dies. We've seen that with similar competitors, with Chills and so on. Arson stays in. They get in first, they panic a little bit, and they make a wrong move, and they end up dying. Arson might be able to do the same thing again here, netting him 2 more points if he finishes this. And looks like the only stopping here is going to be these pegs in the final run here. From Mind's Eye's only one because of other team just completely dying. Jesus Christ. Person coming in. Doesn't want to get launched up in the air. He avoids that one. Avoids that one. And we'll take another 2 points from Mind's Eye. But now we're going to Marble Factory. This is going to be a test of pure athleticism, dedication, patience. Anything you name it, they're going to have to go through it here in this race. Got to be able to read where to go, be aware of the situation, and use their skills to choose the best path possible. Astro and Goofy up in first. This time it's Astro in first instead of Goofy. Arson in the back. Astro's going backwards. He's going to run into Arson, actually help him out here a little bit. Arson's going to take first place. Astro and Goofy make it through. Jordy still in the last place here. We'll make it through. This is where it's going to be really tough for them. This is going to be brutal. Marble conditioning. Will their conditioning pay off, or will it be absolutely for nothing? And so far gets denied. So far, not off to a good start for Arson. Absolutely shook from that. Goofy getting tossed around like he's nothing. Arson, once again, just trying to make it through. Also gets tossed around. Goofy gets stuck a little bit. Goofy is dead. He cannot take the heat here. And Arson looks like he'll be able to take it. Astro getting tossed around a little bit. Jordy up around Arson, struggling to make it through here. Finally does it. Goes through marble conditioning first. Was a bit taken aback by the first time they saw that. But they got used to it and they adapted. Jordy still stuck in there. Astro looks like he's bringing me like it. Never mind. He's getting tossed around. Arson moving on through quality assurance. He's going to make it through heating. Astro is through. Jordy's still stuck in there. So we're still looking like a win for Mind's Eye as long as they don't die here. This one is very dangerous because you could easily die here. Arson makes it through. And the crash testing. So far takes a good route here. Oh, gets stopped. Astro making it through. Jordy's finally done through that. And Arson will take first place here. But just needs Jordy to finish this. Actually might have screwed over his teammate. Because now there's a timer. And the wall of fire will now begin to come through. Astro blazes through crash testing, but it's stopped by the scanner. Jordy's a chance to possibly ace this, but no, Astro's actually just going to make it through. Jordy's going to get stopped, but it looks like it's going to be a win. A win from Mind's Eye here, but at least Goobers are now on the board. It is now 6-1. This is scary territory for the Goobers. 6-1. They have to ace every single round here. To ace this round and also ace the next round after that. Goofy's in first again. Gets held back a little bit. Jordy goes to the outside line with Arson sticking with her teammate. Goofy still in the lead here. Astro so far behind is not good. Remember, they need to get aces here in order to stay alive in the winner's bracket. But it's not looking like so. Arson comes through really fast, blazing fast. Needs to not do that. As long as they finish, they are fine. They need to take things slow. Don't die. You have a huge lead amongst Astro. As long as both of y'all don't get behind Astro, you're fine. Just take things slow and steady. Doesn't matter if they win the round or not. But we'll see if they have that in their strategy book. Goofy being a little risky here. I don't know what he's deciding to do here. Being very risky. Trying to get style points. I don't know why. And we'll pay for that. Astro's actually caught up a little bit. He's going down the middle. This is perfect for him. This is what they needed, but he's actually going to go to the outside. What is he doing? And Jordy will make it through safely. And that is going to secure them a win here in this round. They did not get ace. No matter what, they'll be getting a point from this. Astro is going to die. He's just like over it. He decided to go out early. And that's going to be 2 more points for Arson. And 1 point for the Goobers. 8-2 here. Absolute destruction here in the final match of round 2. Minds Eye will now go on to take on the Alchemist in the semifinals, the 7th seed versus the 1st seed. This is unforeseen. 7th seeds usually don't make it this far into the winner's bracket, but here we see them here. And the 6th seed Goobers will go on to play the 8th seed Team Titanic. We're still in this. Team Thunder versus Team Tomfoolery. We will see how this will finish tomorrow.